Hey, Zach here from Frontenac Outfitters Canoe and Kayak Center. Today, we're having a look at Nemo Equipment's Disco series of sleeping bags. So the Disco series by Nemo is available in both a men's and women's style, and a couple of different temperature ratings for either light summer use or for more of a 3-season style bag. One of the neat features about the Nemo Disco series is its actual cut or style of bag, and it is a spoon-shaped bag, which is pretty unique to Nemo as a manufacturer. I don't know of any other companies personally that are doing a style quite like this. So let's have a look at some of the features and what that cut actually looks like. This is the 30 degree or -1. It's using a 650 fill power down. It's hydrophobic treated, so that means it's not going to be waterproof, but we can kind of eliminate the concerns of when down gets wet and losing its heat. The down in here will resist that moisture and prevent it from clumping up. The fill power amounts to basically the quality of the down inside of the bag. So 650 is a great standard. It's going to pack down really small and just give you a nice loft when it is in active state to give you some nice comfort and breathability inside of the bag. Starting at the top here, we've got our hood, and inside the hood, we've got this little pocket that we can tuck in one of the Nemo pillows. The Philo series pillows are going to fit really nicely inside of here. We have our blanket fold on here, so we've got this outer layer which we can tuck inside, get it around the neck act as a draft collar on cooler nights. We've got our points here that we can cinch this down, so again on cooler nights, if you want to limit the amount of air exposure going in on the outside, that will work nicely. Full length zipper all the way down the side, nice YKK zipper. They've really upgraded the I don't know what you call that, the slider on the zipper, so it's like this plastic, but what that's going to do is help prevent any catches. Oftentimes when you're getting into the sleeping bag at night and you're trying to zip that up, the fabric wants to kind of bunch up and get jammed up inside of that zipper and can be really difficult to do. And they've also got this nice smooth reinforced area on the inside of the bag, so when you are pulling that zipper up, it's going to help prevent any binding and just zip up nice and smooth. Up here near the neck collar on the left hand side, we've got this handy little storage pocket, which is great for tucking a cell phone in at night to keep it close to you, keep it warm, or whatever else you may need to have access to. It's pretty small, but you can keep the necessities close at hand. Another really cool feature that you find on a lot of Nemo bags is what's called the thermo gills, and what they are these baffles that open or close near the chest area to basically help regulate the heat or trap more warmth inside of the bag. It seems a little bit of a gimmick, but honestly it works so well. It helps regulate the heat inside of the bag, so on cooler nights you can zip these up to help trap some more warmth inside of the bag, and on warmer nights you can open these up to help increase the draft essentially inside of the bag, really regulating that temperature so you're not overheating or having to open up the side of the bag, hang half your body out, and kind of going like that. Coming down to the foot box, has a nice waterproof foot box here, so this will be on the outside, this different colored material. Often you'll wake up in the morning, there'll be condensation inside the tent from the fly or whatever, and the bottom of your sleeping bag will be wet from hitting the walls of the tent, and this will just basically prevent that from going inside of the bag and getting the down wet or in the interior of the bag. So a really nice feature on there. As for the cut of the bag itself, it almost looks like a barrel shape of style of bag, which would essentially be that kind of rectangular style. It does have the hood on here, but the nice thing about it is it has a lot of area for your elbows, your shoulders inside, for the knees and the foot box. So if you're a sleeper that kind of tosses and turns, moves around a lot, this bag isn't going to bunch up nearly as much as your standard kind of mummy bag would. When you roll around, the bag all kind of twists up like an alligator. If you're a side sleeper, this gives you a lot of room to kind of get into that position inside of the bag without the bag kind of twisting up all around you, which is a really nice feature. Packability is great on these bags. It's not going to necessarily pack down maybe as small as like an ultralight mummy bag, just because the way those are cut, they use a little bit less materials. But for most people, I think that sacrifice of a little bit of extra space and a tiny little bit of extra weight is well worth it for a good night's sleep. The accessories that are included with the Disco series of bags, we've got our compression sack. We'll show you how small this bag can pack down to with the included accessory sack. And then also our storage bag. So storing down bags especially, really important that we don't keep them in that compression sack. You keep them lofted up inside of the storage bag or hanging up in a closet or under the bed or somewhere where they're going to be able to keep this loft to them and not be compressed, because that will over time damage the down. So that's the Nemo Equipment Disco series of sleeping bags, available in both, like I said, a men's and a women's, in 2 different temperature ratings, and I believe 3 different sizes in each one, being a small, regular, and long. If you have any questions on sizing or choosing the right temperature rating, feel free to give us a call or send us an email, and we're happy to help you make sure you make the right selection. This has become one of my favorite sleeping bags. This and the Riff, big fan of it. They're really comfortable to sleep in. So check it out online at frontenacoutfitters.com. As always, thanks a lot for watching.